Alright, we are live. Flying from Rapid City, South Dakota to Casper, Wyoming on a VATSIM event known as the Mount Rushmore Circuit. We are parked right now at the Rapid City Airport. I believe it's GA Gate 4. I think we have pretty much all our information in that we need, and now it's time to taxi down to runway 32 and get this show on the road. Welcome aboard. We're in the Beechcraft Duke Turbine 60. It's nighttime here in South Dakota, as you can tell. And some traffic coming in there. Looks like maybe some VATSIM traffic. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Let's get our taxi clearance and get this show started here. Tower Beach, 7 Juliet Tango is ready for taxi.
November 7 Juliet Tango, room 2 taxi via Alpha.
3-2 via Alpha, 7 Juliet Tango.
November 1255 Whiskey. Can you see me?
Alright, this is kind of a unique event. We don't get much in the way of VATSIM
November
events
1255 Whiskey.
in this neck of the woods.
Left close traffic for runway 32.
So this is kind of fun. It's only about an hour flight, but it does take you in the daytime past some pretty incredible scenery. It takes you past the Black Hills of South Dakota, past Mount Rushmore. Okay, we're clear that way. We won't be seeing really any of that. I didn't get here till it was a little too late, but can't ever pass up a VATSIM event that involves my home state of Wyoming. So that's why we're here. We're going to have some fun. Looks like there's a fair amount of traffic coming into Rapid City right now. I don't know if most of the people started in Casper and headed this way, or if it was the other way around, but we're going to start here, we're going to finish in Casper and do it that way, so we'll see. As you can tell, the default scenery has a few quirks. Some taxi signs that are in the middle of the taxiway, all that good stuff, but that's okay. My awesome taxiing abilities will keep the Beechcraft Duke from any damage. Whoa, whoa. A little bit of overcorrection there. Not going to do everything.
November 7 Juliet, confirm squawk 1470.
Oh, sorry about that. 1470 on the squawk. Too excited. To get started. And I can't taxi and enter in squawk code at the same time, as you can tell. Anyway, point I was making, obviously not a great pilot on VATSIM, not a real pilot at all, but not a great VATSIM FSX pilot. Just learning, just having fun.
November 157 Juliet Tango, wind 020 at 10, runway 32, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading and clear for takeoff, runway 32, November 7 Juliet Tango. Man, all over the place. Alright, let's stop. Let's make sure we have everything where we need it. I think I have the runway heading put in. Yep, 324. I'm going to be climbing to 10,000 feet. Arm that. And we will be just about ready here. Check the procedures real quick, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Through the before takeoff. Alright. Ready to go. We'll go flaps to approach. We will trim it to about 5%. And let's let her fly. Checking, no traffic coming.
November 55 Whiskey. Wind 020 at 10, runway 32, clear to land.
Alright, I gotta get out of this guy's way, obviously. Landing lights on. Get her straightened out. Here we go. Wind's blowing me a little bit to the right, trying to get it balanced out. There's our rotation speed, and we're off. Positive right gear up, flaps up. So the point I was trying to make before the ATC called us is that I'm no rock star pilot, so if you're watching this, I guarantee you're going to feel really, really good about your piloting abilities after watching me. But that's okay, I don't mind. I'm all about practicing, learning, getting better, having fun. It's a game, it's relaxation.
November 7 Juliet Tango, contact approach 119.5, ready beam.
Alright, over to approach 19.5, November 7 Juliet Tango. Thanks for the ATC, take care. Approach, good evening, November 7 Juliet Tango, climbing through 5,100.
7 Juliet Tango, Ellsworth departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, November 7 Juliet Tango.
7 Juliet Tango, the altimeter is a little low. I can't give you flight level 180. Do you want 20 or 16 as a final?
We can, we'll stay at 16, that's fine, 7 Juliet Tango.
7 Juliet Tango, I'll show that. Climb and maintain 16,000. And after passing 7,000, clear direct ruler.
Alright, up to 16,000, and after passing 7, direct ruler, November 7 Juliet Tango. Got kind of busy with the ATC and forgot that you can't just max it out here. RPMs were up a little bit, my temperature was up a little bit. I back it off some. A lot of power in this aircraft, but you kind of have to pay attention or you can get into trouble real quickly. Alright, we passed 7,000. Direct ruler. Around we go. We're not going to quite get to our planned altitude of 180, but that's okay. 16 will be just fine.
November 56730, contact Rapid City Tower 125.85. Alright, over to Tower 125.85, citation 730. Thank you very much, have a good one. See you later.
Alright, on the climb out, the checklist: engines, climb power set, and checking our limits. It looks like all of our limits are good now. Torque is in great shape. Our temperature is good. NGs are good. RPMs are good. Looks like our oil temp is good. Alright, so we'll leave it there. We're climbing out at 140. That's not too bad. Prop sync on. We will monitor instruments. We can climb anywhere from
Rapid City departure
2 to 4,000
again, looking for IFR back
per
to
minute.
back to Casper.
Bump that up.
At south. That works.
And cabin pressure looks good. Alright.
Alright, give me just a second to take a look at it. Alright.
Look at that moon.
And do you want to go new capital Victor 235, or you just want the straight shot on Victor 26?
Whatever you want to give us on your one.
That's all the thing. You're clear to the, where are you going? Casper Airport has filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect 14,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure is this frequency, squawk 1414.
Flight 1 is clear to Casper and file for 10,000, expecting 14,000, 10 minutes later. Departure with you, squawk 1414.
Feedback track runway 31, let me know when you're ready.
I will let you know 31, Flight 1.
Oh, there's my co-pilot dog, Oreo. He likes to make many appearances in my live streams. I think one of these needs to be, I think that one needs to be.
157 Juliet Tango, we're going to make it, you have to make this hard. You're clear to Muddy Mountain.
I can go direct Muddy Mountain if you need us to. 7 Juliet Tango.
7 Juliet Tango, do it. Direct Muddy Mountain.
Alright, thanks for the shortcut. November 7 Juliet Tango. And Mr. Default GPS. Starting to learn you a little bit better, slowly but surely. Alright, excuse me for just a second. I'm going to lose my sound.
7 Juliet Tango, I was looking at the remarks in your flight plan. Do you have GPS?
We have the default Garmin FMC.
Alright, it's flat G.
Okay, thanks for that. I wondered about that.
I switched it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll make a
no
note of
problem.
that. Just talking over the top.
The only two letters you need to know if it has a GPS. If it can go into RVSM, it's an L, and if it can't, it's a G.
Huh, okay, good to know. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. 7 Juliet Tango.
Yep.
Alright, that trying to update my thumbnail here. I think that will make a really cool picture. If I can get a screenshot of it.
157 Juliet Tango, contact Denver Center 132.7.
Alright, over to center 132.7, November 7 Juliet Tango. Take care. Three, 2. 7. We can turn my
Stop at 3041, it'll be
taxi lights off.
120.35. They just a little bit broken on the readback.
Now that we're leveled out, let's try to get up to our cruising speed here. Still a little bit slow.
Denver Center, Southwest 9491, request radio check.
Southwest 9491, 5x5.
For whatever reason, I just can't take a snapshot of that with the crescent moon.
Thank
I
you,
think that'd be a
Southwest
really cool
9491.
thumbnail for my live stream, but that's okay.
American 100, radar contact 10 miles southeast of the Moab VOR.
Oh wait, I take that back. I might have it. Alright, we'll mess around with that later on. Gotta stay focused. My dogs are barking at something outside. My neighbor has a cat.
Good evening, King Air 957 Bravo, 10 miles southeast of the Taos VOR, 14,500 for 210.
Neighbor has a cat that just likes to torment him.
King Air 957 Bravo, Denver Center, good evening. Radar contact, squawk 1475.
And Denver Center, good evening. November 157, Juliet Tango with you, 160.
November 157, Juliet Tango, Denver Center, good evening. Sorry for the switch up, contact Denver Center 135.6 for the rest of your flight. Thank you very much.
Alright, 3560, no problem. 7 Juliet Tango, take care.
We'll see you.
I like that guy, that's Manuel Manigalt, really good ATC. Denver Center, good afternoon, good evening, November 157 Juliet Tango at flight level 160. It's not really a flight level. Until you get to 180.
157 Juliet Tango, Denver Center, good evening.
Oh, I like this guy too. He's usually tower or something. Check on him real quick here. Sorry, we'll lose audio again. Oh, that's Manuel. Okay. Oh, it was Tyler that was the other guy. Why don't... Oh, yeah, I've got them both listed as favorites. Both really, really good ATC. Whether they're at center, approach, tower, ground, it doesn't matter. They're just good all the way around. Okay, speed is pretty good. Temperatures, torque temperature, all that looks good. RPMs, temperature and RPMs a little on the high side. Not bad though. Looks like my oil temps are good.
Flight 7 Juliet Tango, contact Denver Center 132.70.
They just sent me to you for the remainder of the flight, 7 Juliet Tango.
Yes, we're combining now at 132.70. He'll take you from here.
Alright, 3270, 7 Juliet Tango, take care. Okay.
Horizon.
Denver Center, Delta 311.
He must be getting ready to log out.
Denver Center, good afternoon.
I'm going to look at with you with you, 17000 feet, flight over 230.
Delta 311, Denver Center, good evening. Climb and maintain 5340.
340, Delta 311.
Aircraft calling Denver Center, say again please.
Not a ton of traffic down here.
1123 with you, 18,000.
Denver Center area, but not too bad on a Tuesday night.
Horizon 1123 Denver Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Looks like most of the planes right now are flying from Rapid straight to Denver, or Casper straight to Denver, which actually are two real-life routes. There's not really a route that goes from Rapid to Casper anymore. Let me check in.
Frontier Flight 576, contact Denver approach 120.35. Good night.
And Denver Center, November 7, Juliet Tango back with you.
7 Juliet Tango, to have you back. Denver Center, good evening.
Those guys, I tell you what, VATSIM is a really, really awesome tool when you think about it. I mean, you've got guys that are just volunteering their time to get on, provide ATC, so that guys like me, just simmer guys, can experience something that's semi-realistic. I've talked to more than one of these VATSIM ATCs that are actually real-life air traffic controllers, and man, they will. I mean, if it's busy, you can't talk to them. But hi, sec. Hold that thought.
United 163 cross lander at and maintain 17,000 and 250 knots. Denver altimeter 29904.
Lander at 17,000 and 250 knots, United 163 is the rudder.
Sorry about that little technical family emergency, cookie related emergency. Fuel's getting low, but that's because we packed lightly. Now we still have 25 gallons, plenty of fuel to make it. Hard to see, but Black Hills down below us. If it was daytime, we'd probably fly VFR. Try to take a look at Mount Rushmore. That's kind of a cool picture. But since it's evening, we're just flying. That's a road that cuts right through the Black Hills, and it is, I've been on it, it is worth the drive. If you ever have a chance to visit this area, just be a tourist, it's worth it. too high to see the cars moving. Alright, let's take a look here. Muddy Mountain. And boy, when we get to Muddy Mountain, we only have about 13 miles after that until we get to Casper. So we will be needing to descend probably about 50 miles or so from Casper. Altitude, elevation, excuse me, in Casper, 5,326 feet. So it'd be nice if we could get down around, 8,000 or so. Probably going to have a little help.
United 163, I'm not sure if I got it to you earlier. Denver information Foxtrot is current.
Probably have a little help from center on that. One thing about this...
United 160, roger, we'll look that up.
One thing about this Beechcraft is, or this flight I should say, is there's no
Denver Center, good evening. Phone Air 1, we're at 14,000.
So you kind of have to be able to do the math to figure out your top of descent.
Phone Air 1, Denver Center, good evening.
Alright, glad you're along. Been a fun flight so far. Bad taxi, but that's what you get when you try to multitask. And you're fairly new to the Beechcraft Duke. I was looking down here. One thing that amazes me about this particular aircraft is it keeps track of the hours that you spend on the plane. So I haven't been playing it a lot since I bought it, but I'm already up to 38 hours flying time, so that's kind of cool.
Delta 311, radar contact lost. 0300, advise is still on frequency.
Sorry again, another family dog related emergency. Hey, you can tell why I'm not a professional YouTube gamer recorder. Again, you will feel really, really good about your own flying FSX flying ability, your ability to live stream, all that stuff. You'll feel really good about your own skills after you watch one of my live streams. Oh no, we've just lost approach at Casper. That must be right on the tail end of the event. I thought we were good until 10 o'clock local time, but I must have been an hour off. It's 9:05 local time. I can't believe this guy's not waiting for me. Oh, and there's a guy behind me too. Bravo Oscar November 1. Oh, he's flying. If we can see him. Out there somewhere. Don't see him anywhere.
Horizon 1123 cross Rams at a maintained flight level 190.
Rams at flight level 190, Horizon 1123.
Well, depending on
How
the night progresses,
flight level 360,
maybe we'll end up heading down to
American
Denver.
81 Denver Center, good evening, squawk 1455.
We'll see how it goes. Stop Casper, see how we're feeling.
1455, American 81 Heavy.
If we still have a lot of ATC, we may head that way. Alright, instruments all looking good. Temperature still a little high. We'll just back off on the throttle just a little bit. See if I can bring those temps down. RPM's a
American
little
81
high.
radar contact 15 miles southwest of the Lamar VOR.
Oil temps look good. Yeah, my speed's a little high. Planned 180, so hopefully that'll help my engine temperatures a little bit. I have broken this airplane really as many ways as you can. I have overstressed the engines, both in terms of having too much torque or too many RPMs, or, well, I guess the temperature too high for too long.
United 163, contact Denver approach 120.35 tonight.
I've also stressed the airframe by having too much airspeed. And they all ended up in pretty spectacular crashes.
Southwest 9491, leaving my airspace to the west. Los Angeles is offline, frequency change approved.
Well, you call on 122.8, make clear traffic control, and have a great night. Southwest 9491.
Have a nice day.
So I try to be a little more careful from here on out. Just occurred to me that my microphone volume level might be a little high. Sorry about that.
November 7, Juliet Tango, cross 20 miles northeast of Muddy Mountain at a maintain 14,000. The Casper altimeter 29905.
Alright, 20 miles northeast of Muddy Mountain down to 14,000 and 29905 on the altimeter. Thank you, November 7, Juliet Tango. Okay. So,
Good evening, Denver Center. This is Mustang 567 Foxtrot
we're
Romeo on
about
the ground
60 miles.
at Casper. Kilo Charlie Papa Romeo. Request IFR clearance to Denver as follows.
Yeah, that guy's got the same ID I do.
November 567 Foxtrot Romeo, Denver Center, good evening. I have your request. Stand by just a minute for your clearance.
Roger, standing by.
American 81, American 81 descends via the Zeppelin 3 arrival. Denver Information Fox is current, altimeter 29906. Information Fox on board and descending Zeppelin 3 arrival, American 81 Avenue.
Excuse me. That view is still pretty cool. Alright, we'll cheat 29085. Put that in right now. Since we're below 180. I think that's
November
okay.
567 Foxtrot Romeo, Denver Center. Have a departure clearance. Advise ready to copy.
Mustang 7 Foxtrot ready. Romeo is ready to copy.
November 7 Foxtrot Romeo cleared to the Denver airport via Muddy Mountain that has filed. Maintain 1000, expect by level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.7, squawk 1426.
Just trying to lose Denver.
Okay, Mustang 67
ATC
Foxtrot
as
Romeo
well
is
here.
cleared to the Denver International
I
Airport.
think I was just about an hour off.
Radar vectors are direct to Muddy Mountain. Time to maintain 11,000. Expect flight level 250 within 10 minutes. Departure is 132.7, squawk 1426.
November 7 Foxtrot Romeo, readback is correct. The choice is yours. You can runway 26 or runway 3 for departure this evening. Give me a call for a taxi.
Yeah, I'm making a decision on the runway. I'll definitely give you a call. Thank you. 7 Foxtrot Romeo.
The rarely used runway 26 at Casper. Usually runway 3 or runway 21. Six would save him a little time in the air because it.
November 7 Juliet Tango, advise ready to copy the Casper weather.
Yeah, go ahead. 7 Juliet Tango.
November 7 Juliet Tango, the Casper wind 320 at 8, visibility 10, sky clear, altimeter 299.5.
All right, thanks for the weather, 7 Juliet Tango. 299.5 going. 85. So, it's 320. So it may make sense for me then to come in on 26. Pretty direct course right now. And I don't know that I've landed on 26 at Casper before, so we're gonna do runway 26. Makes for a long taxi. And you all know my taxiing skills.
Bone Air 1, advise ready to copy the Casper weather. Bone Air 1, ready? Bone Air 1, the Casper wind 320 at 8, visibility 10, sky clear, altimeter 299.5.
Alright, Bone Air 1, we have 299.5, and can we make a request for the RNAV runway 26 from Muddy Mountain?
Bone Air 1, I have your request.
And center 7 Juliet Tango, we'll take the visual into runway 26 tonight if we could.
November 7 Juliet Tango, you can expect that.
I don't know, they have a landing procedure. Oh, they do. They've got the GPS.
Bone Air 1, say again the fix you'd like to come in from, or not runway 26.
We'll take it from Eddie, we'll take it from Eddie to speeding from Muddy Mountain, Bone Air 1.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Muddy Mountain.
From Ed Diddy, Roger, you can expect that.
Oh, Ed Diddy. Okay. We're gonna.
Oh yeah, we didn't see the I in there. It is a Diddy.
We're gonna keep it a little more simple.
Bone Air 1, what was that last? Say again, please, the last transmission.
We were just saying that it's not Eddie. It's like you said. It is a Diddy. We didn't see the I. No worries.
Roger. Last aircraft calling Denver Center. Sorry you were blocked. Say again.
Good evening, this is Supervisor 221 from Calgary, Denver, flight level 370.
Sorry for that. Just asking the ATC if he's
West
going to
221, Denver Center. Good
around.
evening. Squawk 1456.
If he's going to stay, we may go down to Denver. If not, we may call it good. Might call it good for the live stream at Casper anyway. Here's his response. Nope. He's not going to be on for much longer. So
WestJet 221, radar contact,
That's a bummer.
50 miles northwest of Rollins. Welcome aboard.
looks like he's got probably 5 or 6.
Denver Center, this is American 999, climbing through 17,400 feet at flight level 230.
American 999, Denver Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
Got 5 or 6
250 for American 999.
aircraft that he's got to try to get into Denver, and he probably is going to log out.
King Air 57 Bravo, cross Larks, add and maintain 17,000. Denver altimeter 2996.
Larks 17,296, 57 Bravo.
King Air 57 Bravo, correction, the Centennial altimeter 999.
2999 for 957 Bravo, thanks.
On Air 1 is, looks like he's catching me a little bit here, but man, I should see him by now. Still have a little bit of separation, I guess.
American 81, contact Denver approach 120.35. Good night.
So if he wants us at 14,020 miles from the Muddy Mountain VOR, which is DDY Delta Delta Yankee, we probably should start our descent about 10 miles before that. So we're going to say when our distance hits 30 nautical miles, we will begin our descent. Try the best we can to be at 14,000 at Muddy Mountain and then continue on down. Again, I think if we're at about 8,000 by Muddy
Horizon
Mountain,
1123, contact Denver approach 12.35. Good night.
that'll be pretty good. Then we'll have
120.25 right there, 1123, thanks for ATC.
about 2,500 to go for the last 15 miles or so. That ought to be doable. Maybe we'll go down to 7,500. Runway at Casper, runway 26. It's a nice long one, 8,679 feet. The other runway, runway 21 or runway 3, is a 10,000 footer. It's 10,100 65.
November 7 Juliet Tango, turn left, heading 220, vector visual approach, runway 26, descend and maintain 9,000.
Left 220 and down to 9,000, 7 Juliet Tango. Alright, 220. Down to 9,000. Let's back off the power a little bit. This thing picks up speed when you start your descent. Let's take a look at our descent checklist. Pressurization is set. Altimeter set. 905. Don't need windshield anti-ice. Power is set. And I will monitor airspeed. I'd like to keep it below 180 if we could.
Denver Center, Frontier Flight 200.
Frontier Flight 221, Denver Center, good evening.
Denver Center, Frontier Flight 220, we're going to step away for just a second. Be right back.
Frontier Flight 221, we'll see you in a jiffy.
Denver Center, Mustang 567 Foxtrot Romeo is waiting to taxi. We'd like runway 26, then Casper County 9.
Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo, runway 26, taxi via Alpha, and back taxi runway 26. That's it for you.
Okay, alright, Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo, taxi runway 26, via Alpha, backtrack runway 6.
Alright, that got to be hopefully clearing out before we get there. We're quite a ways down still. We're a good, probably 60 miles.
Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo, the Casper altimeter 29905.
20 miles, or sorry, 20 minutes.
29905, thanks.
About
good evening. This is Papa Tango Charlie Motel at 8,500 feet.
Papa Tango Charlie Lima Hotel, Denver Center, good evening.
one thing about Wyoming and South Dakota, not a lot of big city lights.
Frontier Flight 221, welcome back. Frontier Flight 221, advise ready to copy the weather at Aspen, Pitkin County.
So there's a WestJet 221 and a Frontier 221.
Frontier Flight 221, the Aspen weather 170 at 6, visibility 10, sky clear, altimeter 2, correction, altimeter 3021.
Okay, we copy that.
Frontier Flight 221, do you have an approved one?
Yeah, we'd like the,
That guy is quiet.
Roger, you can expect that.
I'd say he's a 1x5. Casper's out there somewhere. Pretty dark on the horizon still. We're a long way out yet. Probably 50 miles. Descending to 9,000. We're below 10,000, so we'll turn on our landing and our taxi lights. really see where they're at here. The external view. They're on. Have to investigate that a little bit more. But not right now.
There's a man 99 to salute to cockpit for that.
American 999, say again, please. You're blocked.
Please turn around, use the cockpit for about a minute.
Yeah, American 999 approved as requested. See you in a bit.
Alright. Down to 9,000. Have our altimeter set. Power is, now that we've leveled off, it's decreasing a little bit, so we'll give it some throttle. Won't have to get back up to 180, but don't need to be down to 120 until we are on our final approach.
Frontier Flight 221, cross 25 miles northeast of Red Table. At and maintain 17,000.
Okay, cross 25 miles northeast of Red Table and maintain 17,000.
Well, Batsim, this was a fun event. I wish I could have got here a little earlier, but I've enjoyed the flight nonetheless.
Last aircraft calling Denver Center. Say again, please.
Man, I couldn't hear him.
WestJet 221, descend via Molten 3 arrival. Denver altimeter 29er 906.
That right there is why Tyler Harrison is the man.
There's a man 99 back in the cockpit.
American 999, roger. And WestJet 221, I do have an arrival adjustment for you.
2 seconds here with no sound.
WestJet 221, after Rams, cleared via the Tushner 2 arrival. Descend via Tushner 2 arrival.
Terribly sorry for the...
Denver Center, Mustang 567 Foxtrot Romeo is ready to go. Runway 26, lined up.
Number 7, Foxtrot Romeo, fly runway heading, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26, Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo.
Now we're back. Well, we never left, but the sound went away. And all you can do is hear me breathe. That's not good.
Last WestJet 221, correct? WestJet 221. After Rams, it'll be the Tushner 2 arrival. It's Tango Sierra Hotel November Romeo.
Denver Center, good evening, United 465, passing 8,900.
Yeah, that's 465 Denver Center, good evening. We're going to maintain flight level 230 for now.
230 for 465.
Kilo 957 Bravo, 210 for 170 works.
November 7 Bravo, roger. American 999, descend and maintain 17,000. Route the altimeter. Yeah, stand by a second for the altimeter.
Maintain 70,000 for American 999.
Denver Center, yeah, 485, you call that 6,500.
November 7 Juliet Tango, turn right, heading 260. On your rollout, the Casper Airport will be 12 o'clock and 20 miles. November 7 Juliet Tango, Denver Center.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that. 7 Juliet Tango.
And November 7 Juliet Tango, turn right, heading 265. On the rollout, Casper Airport will be 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
All right, right turn 265. We'll report the airfield 7 Juliet Tango. That is
American 999, the Rapid City altimeter 2988.
Try to multitask.
2983 for American 999.
Just looking at my before landing checklist.
Bonaire 1, descend to maintain 9,000.
I think this light spot here
I'm
might
working for
be
9,000 on Air 1.
what we're looking for.
9,169, 475.
9,000 feet. We're still pretty high. But we also are still a ways away.
And last aircraft, Denver Center, say
We
again,
need to
please.
be. So DDY is 14 miles.
You call that 9,369, 475.
From the airport.
Last aircraft is nearly unreadable. Last aircraft is nearly unreadable. Please try text.
Yeah, he's done better than I would have done.
Denver Center, Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo is at 11,000 on runway heading.
Oh, I need
Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo, Denver Center, idea.
Come on, runway lights.
There's a
Looks like
flash.
the traffic has left, which is good.
Mustang 7 Foxtrot Romeo, radar contact. I'm going to maintain flight level 250. Clear direct to Muddy Mountain.
November 7 Foxtrot Romeo is out of there.
Behind the flight level 250, direct Money Mountain. Mustang 7 Foxtrot
I'm
Romeo.
feeling less confident that that's the airport.
November 7 Juliet Tango, descend to maintain 8,000. Let me know when you have the field.
Down to 8,000 and we'll report 7 Juliet Tango. Still don't see it. Oh, there it is. And 7 Juliet Tango, we've got the airfield. Right up there, the blinking lights.
Frontier Flight 221 cross, red table, at or above 14,000, cleared localizer GME Echo approach.
Cross red table, at or above.
Alright, before landing checklist, prop sync off.
Bonaire 1 cross E Diddy, 9,000, cleared.
Flaps approach.
RNAV runway 26 approach.
A little too fast for that right now. We're going to let our speed come down.
I'm crossing Diddy.
And we
That's
already have our lights
8,000 foot
turned on.
RNAV 6 on Air 1.
We're also a little quick for
Bonaire
landing
1,
here.
Bonaire 1, 9,000, affirmative, thank you.
Down to 8,000. Let our speed come down a little bit. We'll put our flaps down and Landing gear down.
United 465, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Hello to 360, United.
Alright, that's our runway there. Okay, flaps to approach. And gear down. Take it off autopilot. Trim and power.
November 7, Juliet Tango, reduce the final approach speed. The field now 12 o'clock and 9 miles.
And we have the field inside 7 Juliet Tango.
November 7, Juliet Tango, cleared visual approach, runway 26, cleared to land, winds 3208.
Clear for the visual approach and cleared to land, runway 26, 7 Juliet Tango. Alright. Looks like we're a little high, it's hard to tell, might be one.
Number 79, 815. You're just hanging through flight level 290 for 17,000. Awaiting information, Juliet.
United 815, Denver Center, good evening, squawk 144 tree.
Speed looks good, 120.
Squawk 144.
All the gauges look good. We are a little high.
And November 57, Bravo, you can expect a, you can expect a visual approach, runway 17 left.
Increase our descent just a little bit. Plenty of room on this runway.
American 999, you can expect visual approach, runway 32.
Now we might be okay.
We'll be expecting visual approach for runway 32, American 999.
American 999, descend and maintain 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000 for American 999.
Yeah, we're not too bad. We're on the glide slope now. Wind's going to want to push us just a little bit, but
United 465. United 465, did I have you climb in flight level 360?
short final.
United
Flaps
815,
down.
radar contact over Hugo. Welcome.
Drops. High RPM. Speed needs to get down to about 100.
United 815, cross Quail at a maintain level 190. Denver altimeter 2996.
Glide slope looks pretty good. Getting pushed a little bit to our right.
When crossing Quail, descend maintain flight level 190, and our altimeter today is going to be 2996, 39815.
Jet 221, descend and maintain 1000.
Now we're
By present
low,
heading, vector
slow.
visual approach, runway 16
A
left.
little bit of power here.
Everyone 1000, vector visual, 1
A little slow.
November 57, Bravo, descend and maintain 1000.
1000, manifest, Bravo.
Not exactly
Frontier
textbook,
Flight
but
221, runway 15, cleared to land, wind 1705.
we'll take it. And throttle to beta. Okay, we are there.
American
Casper,
999.
Wyoming. Looks like you have to go clear to Charlie 2
999,
here.
disregard.
Got a ways to go yet. Whoops. Pay attention to what you're doing there.
WestJet 221, turn right, heading 130, enters runway 16 left, localizer.
West 130, turn localizer 167.
There's a runway. Old runway. I think this is where I want to be.
November 7, Juliet Tango, turn left to your discretion. Taxi to parking via Charlie, cross runway 21.
Alright, we'll go left here. Taxi to parking via Charlie, cross runway 21. Thanks for the ATC tonight, Tyler. Great job. Take care.
Hey, thanks very much. Have a nice night.
Yeah, that guy is one of
From
the
Richard
best.
999, I may have heard you wrong, but I thought you said runway 32 and Rapid City, but I just don't think there's any runway 32. There's 31 and 130.
American 999, maybe I have some old charts. Stand by just 1 second.
So, I'm thinking this is an old runway from default scenery. I don't think this runway exists anymore. As I look at the chart, it kind of has like
American 999, I have
something
runway
X'd out.
32.
A little bit strange, but anyway.
The American 999,
Taxi
I'm
Charlie.
not sure that if we can get a runway change to 31 or 130, that'd be great, but if not, we'll see once we get closer to the airport if we have 32.
Okay. Okay, Roger 99, the Rapid City Airport is 12 o'clock and 19
Landing
miles
lights
reported
off,
to site.
taxi lights on.
We can never see the site.
And
American 999,
Have a
this is going to
chance to
sound
see
funny.
the
Clear
other guy
visual
land. Oh, yeah,
approach
there he
runway
is.
31 or 32. Let me know as you get closer to what you get.
Bon Air 1. Kind of like to see what kind of aircraft he has.
Nothing to ask, 31 or 32, we'll let you know shortly.
Bon Air 1, runway 26, clear to land. Wind 20 at 8.
We may not be all the way to the
Clear to
terminal.
land, Bon Air 1.
Might not be able to see that.
Number 57, Centennial Airport.
Is there a
November
runway?
57, Bravo, the Centennial Airport, 12 o'clock and 10 reported
Man,
site.
my brakes are grabby and they throw me
Inside
all over
manifest
the
Bravo.
place.
And November 57, Bravo, clear visual approach, runway 17 left.
Clear visual, 171, thanks, manifest Bravo. American 999.
Descend to
I
maintain.
think we missed our
WestJet 221, descend to maintain
Taxi
9,000.
just head over here. Find a spot to park.
American 999, we do have a visual for 31 right now, so that'd be better.
American
we'll go in
999,
front of
clear
the
visual approach,
pushback
runway
guy.
31.
Clear visual, number 31 for American 999.
There we go.
American 999, runway 31, clear to wind.
Just in case we need pushback later on.
010 at 10.
Alright.
American 999, figure land,
How to do it.
runway 31.
Thanks for tagging along. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.
American 100, leaving Myers Space. American 100, leaving Myers to the east. Minneapolis is offline. Frequency change approved.
Number is Unicom 122, American 100, thanks, good night. Center, room contact, please, 48, happy, ready for taxi, runway 8.
With 348 heavy. Denver Center, stand by just a second. Lufthansa 348 heavy, runway 8, taxi via Bravo Sierra Mike. Denver altimeter 2996.
Bravo Sierra Mike to runway 8, Lufthansa 348 heavy.
And November 57 Bravo, runway 17 left, cleared to land. 170 at 5.
171 clear to land, over, Bravo.